A street performer arrested for pushing the boundaries just a little too far. A woman over in the UK was arrested for having strangers fondle her genitals in public.
This is what happens when you break away from the European Union.
This is what happens.
All hell, like the British pound, it doesn't cost anything, so all hell just broke loose. She's like, I gotta make money somehow.
It's crazy because, like, in her mind, she's probably thinking this is some great form of artistic expression. I don't see it that way, but who am I to judge her art? And it's funny because she wears like this box, and it covers her chest area, and she's allowing men to come up and grope her breasts. Now, this is probably a really good day for men on the street that day. It's really good. Maybe for her, it's just, a cheap way of her getting a boob exam. You know what I mean? Maybe a guy rubs and goes, hey, I felt the lump. And she goes, oh man, that saved me a big trip going to the doctor's office because this guy just came over and groped my breast. That's just me.
So, do you guys remember in grade school, like during Halloween, they'd have a covered bowl, and they'd be like, oh, it's brains. And
Put your hand in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's brains. Okay.
It's brains.
It's brains.
Were they actually fondling boobs, or was it just like they put their hand in there, it's a bowl of spaghetti, and they're like, yeah, or like
this feels like a boob.
Sand. Yeah. That's a boob. It's like, yeah, it's a boob, man. Give me $50. Get the hell out of here.
I don't know.
No. According to the article, she's wearing a mirrored box.
Okay.
So there's just a hole where her breasts are, so you can just slide your hands in there. Unless, she has water balloons like hanging in front of her. You know what I mean? But I don't think she would have been arrested for no water balloons.
Yeah, I feel like you could tell too. I feel like men would be able to tell like this is a real boob or this is a water balloon or bag of sand. Like they should be able to know. So I feel like people would have outed her and be like, she's a phony. We're not touching her boobs.
Challenge to me.
Like I feel like you should know what this feels like. And then on top of that, to make things worse, is that it wasn't just her boobs. It was her southern region as well. So she's allowing strangers and men on the street and just people coming up with whatever's on their hands and just fondling her southern regions like it's no big deal. That's kind of disgusting.
So are they sanitizing their hands or anything? Is she handing them a wet nap first?
It'd have been great if she had like hand sanitizer and gave it to people, but I doubt that she was. I don't think she was.
I'm saying that's what I would do. If I was in this situation, I would hand out sanitizer. I'd be like, hey, this is the procedure. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off.
You got 30 seconds to stroke the tip.
You got 30 seconds to perform what you have to perform. You're going to hand me $50 or however much I want. And you can have a good day or you're not. Pay if you wish.
So, here's my question then.
Why is this illegal? Actually, why is this illegal?
Yeah, since you bring it up, do you think a man would have been arrested if he was just walking around with a mirrored thing around his junk, like, pull my taffy for $5? Like,
yes!
I feel like he would
be arrested.
He would either get just one person or no people before he's arrested. He would just show with a box around his wiener, and the cops were like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm gonna have people touch my junk. And he's like, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Get the hell out of here. You're going to jail. Like, they're not even gonna
It's over.
He's going to jail. Like, and they're like, oh, you can keep it on in prison, but you're going to jail.
Yeah, I hope they let her dress herself before they threw her in the freaking cell.
No, they threw her just like that.
No,
just
with
like
the boxes
that.
on.
With the boxes
on, so that way she could still have people in the prison doing that. She's like got female, prisons with them. They're like, oh, what is this? And let me check the oil and ring the bell. And I'm like, I don't understand why. Like, why? I don't know what she got out of it. Maybe she got something out of it. I don't know. But I can tell you, a lot of people had a good day on the street that day. Now, comment below, would you do it? I would feel like it's a trick. Like, I would feel like this is like a trick from a Saw movie. Like, a girl just has a box who's like, put your hands and you can feel my breast. And, like, guys are like, okay. And they put it in, and there's, like, shards of glass cut into her hand. It's like, yeah, stop touching women. I'm like,
brings up
what?
A good point.
Like, that could have been such a trap.
No, he brings up a good point. If you've seen the movie Teeth, he brings up a good point.
No.
It just bites them back.
When I heard you getting on the trick thing, I was like, okay, I got him. And then I was like, oh, yeah, like, this is something you'll get arrested for. Like, oh, I don't want to go touch your tits because I'll get arrested. That's what I was thinking. And then you're like, no, man, they're gonna brutalize your arms and chop you off.
Could you imagine, though?
Like, no. What world do you live in?
Could you imagine? People torture people. There's torture porn that exists. This is real. So like,
yes,
this lady
in movies.
This lady could have been insane. Like, she could have been like, go ahead and touch it, and it could have just like locked on your wrist, and then she calls the police. And it's like, this guy was groping my breast. This was an experiment, and he groped my breast, and I didn't ask him to. And his hands are stuck in like, no, she told me to. And the law's probably going to believe her, so homie's going to jail. Like, I would feel like it's a giant setup. Or what the setup that you said. Maybe it was just like,
That
oh,
is
no, I'm
the
gonna get
setup I
arrested.
said.
I'm gonna get arrested.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna get
trying to spin
arrested.
it around. That was my setup.
Exactly.
My setup was arrested. Yours was shards of glass,
Yo.
cutting people. And he's like, yeah, man, shards of glass. He's like, yeah, that's where we live. And he's like, yeah, get arrested.
Yo,
Whoa.
you telling me the
You
Saul
realize
thing
that
can't
you sound
happen?
crazy.
The Saul thing could totally happen.
It would never happen.
Time out. We should include the fact that there was a GoPro in the boxes so you could see everything that was happening.
This is true.
Okay.
She
This
was
is
streaming
true.
that as well.
She streamed people groping her breast. I don't know what
Inside
she
and
gets
outside.
out of it.
Inside and outside.
What does she get out? Does she do it for the likes? Like, I don't like.
Do you think she fitted a camera into her nether region too, so that
Oh,
way
God.
she can get every angle
So
possible?
then,
It's
yeah,
so
there's
bad.
so many different angles.
Yeah,
It's so bad. And like what would it take for you to go do this? Like, if you're a male or female, obviously, comment below. What would it take you to participate in an experiment? If you saw one in the street, saw a woman with a box, and she's like, hey, put your hands in, you can follow my breast. Would you do it? What would it take for you to do it? Or would you just walk away?
Would you walk over hot coals to do it?
I'm not.
So this reminds me of a story that kind of has nothing to do with this, but kind of has something to do with this. Speaking of the nether region, is there anything flattering about just like touching, just dry, just chilling there, got no reason to be there, like anywhere near your hand, vagina? Like, is there any kind of satisfaction from either party?
No.
I feel like it's preference. If you got a guy who's going to settling.com and isn't getting any, this person might be the best deal on today's menu.
It's
That's
like the
oh.
equivalent of someone just sending you a picture of their just vagina.
Vagina
It's like,
pics.
here's
Yeah.
my vagina.
No one likes vagina pics.
There might be
And
some people
no,
that do.
No one likes vagina pics.
Comment below, do
The
you?
question is, you said, would someone do it? I would walk up and grab her boobs.
Would
Why
you?
wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? What am I losing? If I know that I'm not gonna, if I just saw 3 guys go fondle her boobs and walk away clear,
Still alive.
Yeah, you
then
gotta watch. You
I'll
gotta,
walk in, hands full up like this.
you gotta watch.
Full creep, like head down, like
What you didn't know is every 5th person gets shocked. So you
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even take you as a person who would though, because I wouldn't be like.
I can't see you doing
I
that.
wouldn't look at Anthony and be like, Anthony's a guy who needs this. Like, no, I would never look. I'm like, no.
You're
Anthony,
saying you wouldn't do it?
I
What
wouldn't need
experience?
to.
Who cares?
What
Just do
experience
it.
touching a boob? I could just go. There it is. Like, it's easy. It's not hard to
No,
do.
but I'm saying the fact that this is a random occurrence. Like, why wouldn't you do it just for that? Okay,
There's a box telling
There's
you
a
no.
woman on the side of the road that's letting you touch her tits through a mirror box.
I'm not doing it. That's terrifying. The
Hold
side of the road.
on.
That's terrifying.
I wouldn't pull over if it was a 90-year-old woman with a baby stroller with a clearly incapacitated car. I'm like, no, that's a trick. She's gonna shoot me.
Yeah, I'm not
keep on
doing it.
driving. Hell no, I'm not gonna pull over and be like, let me grab you. Let me fondle some stuff.
not pulling over. You're walking in the middle of like New York City. There's all these
I'm
street
definitely
performers.
not doing it.
There's a whole bunch of street performers.
Okay.
There's the naked cowboy playing his little guitar.
Okay.
There's all these different people
Playing his little guitar.
doing their tricks, and then you see mirror boobs. Would you touch mirror boobs?
The box terrifies me. It's the box. The idea of I don't know. She's telling me it's fine. I don't know. I would have, like you said, have to watch.
I'd watch a couple
See how many people. But like Mo said, what if there's like, oh, every first person just gets a shock, and she's like, I'm doing an experiment on, you know, statistics and chance, and you're the first person to get shocked out of the 10 people. That means you're a bad person. I don't know what her end game is.
okay.
I don't know what her end game is. I'm not doing it. Now, it's different if there was a girl walking around and she just had like duct tape on her nipples. It was like, I'm doing an experiment, touch my breast. You can see there's nothing dangerous.
So you would do that?
I can see this. This is fine.
So you would do that?
In my current situation, no.
See, look, now he changes it because he heard us.
Because I'm
heard us.
happily married. If I'm a single guy, I'm doing it. If I'm a single guy and it's a girl just covering her nipples and she's out there and she's like, I need to show people out there what my female body. This is art. You can grab it. I'm like, oh, you can just grab. Okay, there's no crazy box. There's no crazy thing. Okay, all right, I'm done. I'm out.
Here's the lesson to be learned. One, you shouldn't grope strangers.
No.
But like creepers in New York will grope strangers on the subway 24/7, and the odds of them getting caught are usually on the slimmer side. But if one woman goes out there and goes, "Go ahead, touch me," everybody loses their shit and throws people in jail. So that's the whole thing to take from it. One, don't grope strangers.
Don't.
Two, if a woman goes out there and goes, "Yeah, go ahead, you can touch my stuff," the cops are like, "Now arrest her." But if a creep goes on the subway and just like rubs up on a chick,
Going to jail.
nothing happens. Nothing happens. Society. We should rewrite the Constitution.
That's what's happening.